Excuse me, sir. Stop right there.
I'm Dr. Marcus Hayes. I work here. Is there a problem?
We've received reports of equipment theft. I need to search that bag.
This is my medical bag. I'm carrying patient files and my personal equipment.
Open it now or I'm calling the police.
I'm a cardiologist at this hospital. You can verify my credentials.
He thought he caught a thief in a hospital hallway. What he actually did was humiliate one of the hospital's top doctors and trigger a $6.2 million lawsuit that exposed years of racial profiling. This is the story they tried to bury. It was just before 4 p.m. on a Tuesday at St. Augustine Memorial Hospital. Dr. Marcus Hayes, 42, one of the hospital's most respected cardiologists, was walking through the cardiology wing carrying specialized medical equipment worth thousands of dollars. He had just finished a successful heart surgery and was transporting equipment to his research office. He wasn't wearing a white coat. He wasn't rushing. He wasn't hiding anything. But to Robert Mitchell, the hospital's head of security, none of that mattered. What Mitchell saw was a black man in casual clothes carrying expensive equipment. And in his mind, that was enough. "Stop right there," Mitchell ordered, demanding identification. Dr. Hayes calmly showed his hospital ID. It clearly listed him as Chief of Interventional Cardiology. Mitchell barely looked. "What's in the bag?" he demanded. "Medical equipment," Hayes replied. "I need to search it." Dr. Hayes refused. He knew his rights. And more importantly, he knew this wasn't about security. This wasn't a mistake. This was profiling. As nurses, doctors, patients, and visitors stopped to watch, the confrontation escalated. Mitchell accused Hayes of hiding stolen property and threatened to call police. Phones came out. The humiliation was public. Even when another cardiologist stepped in and confirmed Hayes' identity, Mitchell doubled down. Minutes later, police arrived. Hayes was labeled a possible theft suspect. Still, he stood his ground. "I've committed no crime," he said. "This is racial profiling." Then, Mitchell made the mistake that ended everything. He formally accused Dr. Hayes of theft and demanded police detain him. That's when the hospital's chief of medicine arrived. She took one look at the scene, the crowd, the cameras, the officers, and immediately understood what was happening. "This is Dr. Marcus Hayes," she said. "He is not a suspect, and if you detain him, there will be lawsuits." Then she turned to Mitchell. "You're terminated, effective immediately." Silence. Dr. Hayes walked away that day. But he didn't let it end there. 6 weeks later, he filed a lawsuit not just against Mitchell, but against the hospital itself. What came out in court shocked everyone. 17 black employees testified they had been repeatedly stopped, questioned, and harassed by security. HR complaints had been ignored. Warnings were buried. Administrators chose silence over accountability. The jury didn't hesitate. After 8 hours of deliberation, they ruled fully in Dr. Hayes' favor. The settlement, $6.2 million. The hospital was forced to overhaul its security policies, admit systemic discrimination, and implement federal-level oversight measures. Dr. Hayes eventually left the hospital, but not the fight. Today, he speaks nationwide about discrimination in professional spaces. And his message is simple. Credentials don't protect you from bias. Achievement doesn't arouse prejudice, and sometimes refusing to comply is the only way to force change.